you do break through this year and win your first world championship. You're a world champion, right? Like, so what was that like right before that moment where you kind of the build up to the race? Was the first world championship the 200 fly or the 400 IM?
200 fly.
So 2 fly. So like, let's take me back to that day where the build up to possibly becoming a world champion for the first time. Is that nerve wracking for you?
I don't think so. I think 2 fly, it's just, you have to accept the pain, and realize that like you have to just stay, like you just have to realize that you can push on that last 50, not give up. Going into it, I don't really remember much. I think I was just kind of numb and just trusted my training. I don't do a lot of fly training actually, but I know that I have a lot of endurance from freestyle sets and stuff like that. But I just know that like I just have to keep pushing, and on that last 50, just get my hand on the wall and time my finish properly. And then during the race, I just remember like I wasn't out first at the 50. I'm not sure about the 100. I don't think I was first either. But I just kind of trusted my race plan, and I know that if I go out too fast, then I won't have my second half. Because I just, the speed isn't, I'm not super speedy when it comes to fly. I'm more of a even splitter or back halfer in fly. So I trusted my race plan in that first 100, and then the third 50 is where I really needed to hold my stroke and made sure that's like third 50 is really where things can really change in 200 fly. And I held that, and then going into the third 50 turn, I just came off and I had a good breakout, and then I can kind of feel Regan and Haley kind of like on the sides of me. I think that was, yeah. And I was like, okay, just like keep going. And then it came down to the last 25 and I couldn't really see them anymore. So I just like, okay, just time your finish properly. And then I just kind of got my hand on the wall. In that moment when I realized I won, it was like, I kind of suspected it went like in the last kind of 35 meters-ish that I was going to win. Obviously anything can change, but it was kind of a very surreal moment for me. And I'll hold it with me forever. But it was so funny because the picture that they have makes me laugh every time. Like all of my friends and family mention it. It's this like, really, I'm like that. And it's like I have a big bun on, and I took it. I didn't realize that it was going to be used for like every single thing. So they had that. It was like a big thing on the board. It was just me, and I wasn't smiling in it because I thought it was just for an accreditation photo. That's why I started laughing. It was really funny, but that moment, yeah, it was very surreal. And then getting out of the water, like I didn't even feel any pain because I think just so much adrenaline was going through me. That was the huge crowd, like the roar from the crowd. It was incredible, and it was just so cool to see like what sport brings people together, and it was really, really cool.